I'd just like to start off this video by saying that this is a brand new series, and depending on how it is taken, I may continue it, I may not. Up to you. So you know I'm using the item bound resource pack in this video. And additionally, it does require Optifine. I will put the links to both Optifine and item bound in the description, as well as the Deco Gecko, who got me into item bound. He does a lot of these roleplay videos. Gonna test it out. Hope you enjoy. Hello class. Good morning, Sir Creeper and Sir Zombie. Huh. Wonder what we're learning today. Let's check. Triangles. Let's look. What about triangles? To learn about the Pythagorean Theorem. Guess that's what we're learning about. First, think about parkour jumps, okay? You know, where you go like this, parkour. You know, guys. Why don't you do some zombie? No, you can't jump. Well, then that explains why you're so green in the face. Same as you, Creeper, I'm guessing. Anyway, use the Pythagorean Theorem to find out if a jump is possible. Well, I was definitely taught the Pythagorean Theorem in my teaching school. They're definitely not gonna look at some notes from behind the desk. Well, class, turns Pythagorean Theorem is see, so when you have a triangle and it has to be a square right here, it cannot be a part of a circle. It cannot be like there's a dash. It has to be a square right here. So it has to be like a blocky thing. It's called a right angle. So basically means that this side times this side plus this side times this side equals this side times this side. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is a squared, this is a squared, either one. Then the other one's b squared, and this is c squared, which is also called the hypotenuse. It's the longest of the sides, and it's across from the square angle. So let's go. Let me just put this back where I found it. Oh, actually, let's read this. The maximum we can have is 4 blocks. 3 across and 1 up is also considered 4 blocks. So let's go. We're going to need our calculator. Calculadora in Spanish. There's another lesson for you. And let's go check out the course I made. This is the parkour course. So here we have a 2 by 2 area. Let's see, how far is the distance from this point, the farthest you can get here, to this point. Okay? So we'll do 2 squared, which is 4, plus 2 squared, which is 8, and then the square root of that is 2.8. 2.8 is less than 4, so this is a possible jump. Let's go on to the next jump. This is a 3 by 3 area. So 3 squared, which is 9, plus 3 squared, which is 18. The square root of that is 4.2. 4.2. 4.2 is greater than 4, which means that this jump is not possible. Without speed or something like that, that is. Let's make our way to the other side. Now these are the ones that are not just squares. This would also be a square triangle just because this is it. Anyway, so let's begin. So it is 4 up and down, which is 4 squared, plus 1 across, which is 1 squared, with 17. The radical, or the radical is a fancy word for square root, is 4.1. 4.1 is greater than 4, so this jump is not possible. They're saying that's weird just because they were supposed to be more, but if this continues, we'll have enough stuff to worry about. Now this one is 2 squared plus 2 squared, but because 4 across and 1 up is it, this 3 across and 1 up works. The 1 up we already have, so this has to be less than 3 now. So we have 2 squared plus 2 squared, no, 2 squared plus 2 squared, which we already did square root, no, is 2.8, which is less than 3, so this jump is possible. Now then, this one, we have 2 across plus 3 down, then 1 up, so this also has to be less than 3. So we have 3 squared plus 2 squared, which is 13. Square root of 13 is 3.6. 3.6 is greater than 3. So this jump is not possible. Especially if you don't use spacebar. This jump is not possible. So using Minecraft physics and the Pythagorean Theorem, we know which jumps you can and cannot use for parkour. This is the course. If you would like more, please tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe, all of that. Very much appreciated. This will only be at best a few times per week. I will still do other content, more mini game like content, more like my normal stuff. Decided to change it up, especially because I have an interest in math. If you are also interested, let me know. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today. And goodbye. Do 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 do.